What is going on, everyone? My name is Ethan and welcome to the Fandom Hub. Today I'm going to be taking a deeper look at the multiplayer reveal from today and breaking down exactly why Tranzit is 100% confirmed for Black Ops Cold War. I personally enjoyed playing Tranzit with my friends. It was a cool concept and I'm glad to see them taking a more practical approach, likely without denizens and hopefully fog. We got to see a few seconds of footage at the end of the multiplayer reveal, as well as some other little hints here and there. Let's break it down. So first things first, we know that COD is planning on taking advantage of the time period of this game. Earlier in the trailer, we see a character listening to 80s music on a Walkman, and then later we see a full-on 80s Miami map with 80s music playing from a nearby nightclub and neon lights everywhere. I think it's fair to assume that we'll be getting a nice 80s zombies map on launch as well, but hey, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at the zombies teaser at the end. First thing we see is a character holding an M1911, roaming the dark graffiti-filled hallway as he approaches some stairs. While all this is happening, the Juggernaut theme is playing faintly as well. These stairs are the same stairs we see in Nacht der Untoten. Initially it seemed like we'd be getting some sort of Nacht reboot, but obviously that'd be too boring and it wouldn't really fit the Cold War setting. Every time a character's location changes, we see a cool little VHS transition. In the second shot, the player is looking at what appears to be a nuke, with a monkey bomb on the floor in front of him. Now, this is pretty interesting, because the monkey bomb only exists within the Ether storyline, but as far as we know that storyline is finished, so not quite sure what to make of this. In the next shot, we see what many people are saying is the power generator room from Tranzit. Now at first I didn't see it, but when compared, this could easily be a reimagined Tranzit power room. I mean, we already knew from the leaks that Tranzit was returning, and it all adds up. The power room, Nacht at the beginning, which was actually in Tranzit for those who didn't know, and one more thing I'll get to later. I mean, if Nacht looks as different as it does, who's to say the power room can't either? Here's my theory. It's going to be an 80s Tranzit reboot with new characters, not Victus, and a power generator may very well be a secret Soviet base for constructing nuclear weaponry. That would explain the nuke in the second shot. Because think about it, Tranzit wouldn't fit into Cold War very well. Keeping the concept with the map layout and changing it up enough to feel new and fresh, that's something that would have a lot of people excited. My guess is that it'll still be a bus bringing everyone around, but instead of lava and chaos everywhere, it'll just be a rundown town in the 80s. Treyarch has an opportunity to make a real 80s horror movie into a zombies map. If that's not a reason to get excited, I don't know what is. Back to the power station though, this definitely looks like a similar layout with a few changes here and there. Tranzit had very similar barrels as well. And as far as the zombies go, when we get a closer look, they look pretty much just like classic Treyarch zombies too, which is a good sign. The last thing I want to talk about is the loading screen that we get to take a look at on Noah's stream. I don't know about you, but I see Nox stairs on the left, and a zombie resembling Ted the bus driver on the right. If you look closely at the background, it even looks like the Tranzit bus, which I honestly don't think is that much of a reach. Regardless, I think there's enough information to confirm that we'll be getting a Tranzit reboot, although a lot of the 80s stuff is just speculation. Anyways guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Let me know if you noticed anything that I missed in the comments below. It's been Ethan, take care, stay safe, and have a good day. Peace.
When I stop spitting and start shoplifting, I'm a nigga, so I'm not winning. When the cops kill me, the ops come, we fought them, we lost some indeed. And the outcome, they drop one, they got you, they take shots, we pop two. Not talking no pistols, I'm talking those pills. When I'm talking about shots, yeah, I'm talking about kills. When America plots for the end of us all, on my next